What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative.
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. A mysterious web series started in 2011 that takes the form of a children's television show and turns it into something horrific.
That sounds pretty boring.
It reveals how the media manipulates and controls its audience. This control manifests in different ways and is a never-ending cycle, no matter how hard you try to break free. The bright setting and puppets within the show are used as a cover to comment on consumerism, propaganda, and obedience. The series follows three main characters: Yellow Guy, Red Guy, and Duck. Within the first episode, at first glance, it appears as a video about creativity for kids, with a song, crafts, and lessons. But halfway through, everything changes. The happy imagery within the video suddenly turns grotesque. We see imagery of guts, organs, and disturbing words written out such as death. During the chaos, we get a glimpse of studio lights and a crew. From this one moment, we realize that the characters we're watching are actually actors on a TV show. We're often reminded that we're watching a television show being filmed. We see a lot of reused props and the same date, June 19th, on every calendar throughout the series, implying everything happens in one endless production day. During the second episode, there's a moment where Red Guy breaks the fourth wall, as if he's talking to the crew.
What? Who is that?
In episode 4, he walks out into a distorted version of his own set, surrounded by cameras and people in costume. A clapboard slams, his head explodes, and the episode ends. In episode 5, Duck gets upset and storms out. In doing so, he knocks over the camera, and right before it crashes, we see studio lights in the top of the set, revealing once again that they're on a TV show. But why use a children's show to represent the media's control over us? It's because kids' TV is designed to teach. Each episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared offers a lesson, and every time the characters question it, they're punished. The show mirrors how real media simplifies complex ideas, discouraging curiosity and shaping thought through repetition and catchy songs. It's important that we take a deeper dive into episode 1, where the creativity notebook teaches imagination, but within strict limits. When it's Yellow Guy's turn to state his favorite color, green, he's told it's not a creative color. He also attempts to paint a picture only to have it destroyed.
Well there, friend, you might need to slow down.
Yellow Guy is often punished throughout the show. This is important because it's believed that each character represents a different age group. Yellow Guy is naive and curious, representing a child. Red Guy is shown as disinterested and rebellious, representing a teenager. And Duck is shown as logical and relaxed, representing an adult. Yellow Guy and Duck don distinct clothing that is helpful in this representation as well. Once they try real creative freedom, the result turns monstrous. The notebook closes, declaring,
Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
Even creativity, the show argues, can be controlled and commodified by the media. Episode 2, About Time, shows the same pattern. A talking clock teaches that time is linear and rules our lives. When the puppets start questioning, asking what time means, or trying to explain the logistics of it, the clock grows angry and screams until Yellow Guy's ear bleeds. The lesson ends with the characters aging, melting, and being punished by the very lesson being taught, time. This doesn't happen until they begin to question the lesson itself. Here, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is showing that the media takes our curiosity and logical ideas and condenses them into a very specific, surface-level way of thinking.
It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
Between the second episode and the third, 2 additional short videos were posted to the series' YouTube channel. In Help and Help Number 2, we see glimpses of Red Guy forced to talk from a script, phone calls by captors, and shots of the puppets being restrained. These suggest that the characters aren't simply actors on a show, but kidnapped victims forced to perform endlessly, trapped inside the media system itself. The horror becomes literal. They are prisons of the very structure that entertains us. Next, in episode 3, we're taught about love. Yellow Guy is taught that to be loved, he must join a cult serving a love king. The cult insists he must clean his brain and forget everything he knows. It's a disturbing metaphor for how children's programming and religion can instill obedience and narrow values at an early age, often excluding anyone who doesn't fit into its image of normal. The episode furthers this thought by demonstrating a boy named Michael.
The ugliest boy in town. Ugly and weak, they call him a freak.
This description has left the boy on his own. They say the outcast boy deserves love, but this love is never shown. Everyone deserves love until they're out of the norm or don't fit into a specific box. In episode 4 about computers, we move into digital media. The main three meet a computer who sings about the wonders of the internet. They're transformed into their digital selves for the song. Red Guy observes him and his friends' digital selves from outside of the computer. Things get out of control and he attempts to stop the computer, but he's unable to. He follows the computer's cord to another room in order to unplug it, but in this room, he finds himself on the set where his head explodes. He's severely punished for his attempt to stop the chaos and control in order to save himself and his friends from the confinement of media. By the 5th episode, Red Guy has vanished. Yellow Guy and Duck are left alone, taught a twisted lesson about healthy foods, where junk food is good and fruit is bad. The phone rings throughout, but no one answers on the other end once the characters pick it up. A symbol of broken communication. By the end, Duck is dissected and eaten. We're eventually shown that Yellow Guy was the one eating Duck, a twisted way of showing how control can warp our natural behavior. The final episode, Yellow Guy is completely alone. Random characters keep trying to start new lessons, but he resists. We see Red Guy on his own in a world full of others who look like him. We think he's escaped the show until the camera pulls back and reveals he's still on a set. Red Guy, observing Yellow Guy's torture, pulls a giant plug, stating,
I wonder what will happen.
The lights flash, the screen resets, and the calendar changes from June 19th to June 20th. Time finally moves forward, but everything starts over in a distorted manner. This endless reset exposes Don't Hum Me I'm Scared's ultimate message. The media controls us and it never truly ends. It just reboots in a new form. Every attempt to rebel or think on your own is redirected, pushing you back into the cycle. This is much like how real entertainment rebrands itself while delivering the same conformed lessons. While done in a horrifying way, Don't Hum Me I'm Scared teaches a very good lesson. Independent thought is vital, even when the media pressures us to conform. Everything has a deeper meaning if you're able to break outside the box and think for yourself.
What's your favorite idea?